The type of marriage that I would want is, I guess, somewhat traditional. I'm Bengali. I would like those in my ceremonies, and then whatever the guy is, incorporate those as well.
I think I would definitely want a traditional wedding, just because even though we live in America, culture is really important, and for my family to be there and to, see all our family and get dressed up.
I think traditional because everybody in my family had that kind of wedding, and I'm really interested in traditional stuff. It's really cool, and I like traditional kind of weddings. How about you?
Traditional too, because it looks very pretty and exotic.
Traditional because even though we live here, that's our culture and that's how our wedding should be.
I think I'd like a little bit of both, only because we're a part of a huge melting pot, a huge cultural melting pot, and I feel like a little bit of both would definitely do us justice. And I definitely want the traditional part of it, not to lose our roots, and a little bit of what we're experiencing right now with the Western side.
I want a traditional wedding, and the reason I want a traditional wedding is because I really I love the clothes, I love the families getting together, I love everybody celebrating something that's really special, and that's why I want a traditional wedding.
I think for me, going back to my roots is really, really key. I've grown up with Indian culture all around me. Even though we're from the United States, we grew up with Bollywood movies. We go up with on the car rides, listening to Indian music all the time. It's such a big part of our culture that I definitely want a traditional wedding.
I want a traditional wedding. I want everybody I know to come there. I want all the family to get together and have all the little rasams and the little traditions that we carry out. And it'll be fun. The mehendi, the sangeet, everyone dancing for you. It's amazing. I love it. Yeah, the garba and ras.
I want a simple wedding, probably just at the marriage center, wherever that is. I'd like to have a large reception. I don't want the whole fancy Hindu wedding or a Christian Catholic wedding, whatever it is.
I would want a traditional because it's a bit more fun, it's more open, it's not as much, it is professional, but it's just more open when you have the traditional Indian wedding with colors and music and dance and everything. So
I want a traditional one and a Western. I want two, one for my family and then one with just my friends that we could just get down. I've always wanted a traditional one, with the henna ceremony and everything else. And then with the Western, I've always had a liking for those two, especially, ever since I was little, 8, 9, I've already had portfolios of what I want to do. As far as, decorations, now all I need is a man.
Totally traditional.
Why? What's the benefits of a traditional marriage?
I love him coming on a horse. I love to.
Hey, that's the only chance I can get to be on a horse.
I also want a traditional wedding plus a modern wedding because I have a lot of modern friends and they like modern weddings, so that'd be kind of fun. And I like traditional weddings, just like she said, henna ceremonies are really fun, and it's kind of interesting.
Traditional marriage. Well, I mean that's relative, right? Because religions and and ideologies have created all kinds of different types of marriages all throughout the world. So I guess it depends on the individuals who are involved. I think if they're as free and expressive as they want to be, they can have an amazing marriage, and that is a tradition in itself.
The type of marriage that I would want would be, I think, modern and traditional. My sister just got married last year, and it was really chaotic. So I understand that traditional weddings can be very chaotic, but I think it is important to incorporate culture.
Think marriage, think Bharat matrimony.